just finished my evening shift. I'm heading home now. It was a long day. Alhamdulillah. Thank God everything went well. Now I'm going home. That's it. Tomorrow I'm back at it again in the morning. I'll be there at 10 o'clock to open the restaurant. That's it. So thank God I have my health. We're managing to keep up with the work pace. And that's it. And then every job, every bit of work helps us reach our goals. So I'm going to try to talk about why I open so much. I'll show a bit how I work, how I do things and all that. What I want to point out is that I've been in entrepreneurship for no less than 10 years. I used to work for a company, the school where we worked, for more than 10 years. We would go to work in the mornings wearing ties. We were like traders with setups and everything. Everything was going well, but then a outbreak in the last 2 years. There was a series of events, COVID, the war in Ukraine, the natural phenomenon El Nino, which really disrupted activities, and we ended up in financial difficulties. That's it. So we had to go back, start everything from scratch, restart the whole system. That's it. So I left the kitchen work for 10 years. That's it. But unfortunately, when the company was going through a difficult time, it was necessary to go back to pick things up again, to return to what we had. And that's what I decided. I see a lot of YouTube channels for entrepreneurs who have succeeded, who have big cars, who make millions, who have gold watches, who have a very high quality of life, who talk to you about entrepreneurship, how they did it, what they did when things were tough. I said to myself, well, maybe the journey I'm on can inspire other people instead of waiting until I'm on the other side and then talking about how I handled those moments of crisis. Well, I thought if I open up, if I show when I come back to the kitchen everything I'm doing, the work I have to do to get back into entrepreneurship, again, it might inspire people. That's why I decided to open up about this phase, which is very important. And you can get a sense of the rigor, the discipline that it takes to succeed in entrepreneurship. Also, when we run into difficulties, when things aren't going well financially, and when there are times when things aren't going well, when you failed or you're facing challenges and you have to step back, well, you shouldn't give up. You have to. Here, I'll say it. Those on the other side will understand. So that's what I'm opening up about, and so that we can also see the journey. It's not just the result, but the journey itself is important too. The path toward rebirth. That's why I named the new company Phoenix. It's like being reborn, rising from the ashes. There you have it. So that's kind of what it is. That's why I'm trying to show you a bit. These are our contracts with clients. So I haven't forgotten. I have 10 years of experience. I help clients. I manage the system. I handle the processes and services. I'm not new to this. So for someone who wants to start a business, who is new, they'll have to build this whole system. It's going to be tough to talk about, but there's already a system in place that works. So I have an advantage. So I just need to put things in order a bit and then get back on track even stronger. But I'm starting again, not from scratch, but with knowledge that's already established. That's it. So we'll go step by step, and you'll see what sacrifices have to be made to be able to come back. So I'm back in the kitchen, working long hours. That allows me to handle the expenses and keep anticipating things, planning things to get back on track. What's interesting, since I've already done it, is that it's like I'm starting over, but this time already knowing the difficulties that await me. But I'm not immune to the unexpected, You can't, not every scenario is. You can't know every scenario. There will be things you can't anticipate, but most of the system is already in place.